Instead of war, Japan bought Hawaii. Germany never built a wall. They built a nightclub. No Hitler, no war, but somehow Shrek became a peacekeeper. Hey there, beautiful future of humanity. Have you ever wondered, what if Hitler was never born? No mustache, no screaming speeches, no awkward salutes, just nothing. Little baby Adolf never made it out of the womb. Sounds like peace on earth, right? Well, not quite. Because when you remove one historically catastrophic lunatic, history doesn't say thank you. It says, okay, chaos mode activated. Without Hitler, there was no World War II. Which sounds great until you realize there was also no Marvel movies, no NASA, no internet, and worst of all, no memes. Let's take a look at how the world completely melted down when one guy didn't show up to history class. So, no Hitler means no Nazis, which means no World War II. Sounds like a win, right? Wrong. Because without WWII, France didn't fall. And when France doesn't fall, France rises. By 1942, the French government basically said, no war? All right, let's make art, croissants, and global domination. Softly. They took over half the world by accident. Not with tanks, but with berets, jazz, and overly dramatic cigarettes. And instead of Winston Churchill giving rousing speeches, we had Pierre Dubois posting black and white thirst traps titled, Liberté, but make it fashion. Meanwhile, America, still in the Great Depression. No war contracts, no baby boom, just sadness, soup kitchens, and radio ads for soap that caused more depression. And Stalin? Oh boy. With no Hitler to check his vibe, he turned extra weird. By 1950, he legally changed his name to Papa Supreme, banned all colors except gray, and declared chess a religion. Yeah, things got weird. And we're just getting started. All right, so let's fast forward to the 1960s. America's still broke. France is busy inventing mime influencer culture. And Japan, oh, they're not playing around. With no Pearl Harbor to distract them, Japan never stops expanding. They don't bomb Hawaii. They buy it. And then they discover California, not in a military way, in a tech bro startup kind of way. They take one look at the beaches, the nerds, and the microchips, and say, this will be our sushi tech utopia. So now, in this alternate 1975, Apple Inc. is founded, not by Steve Jobs, but by Shinji Jobasaki, a sushi chef with Wi-Fi. Their first product? The iRoll. It's not a phone. It's literally sushi that glows in the dark and sends emails. Meanwhile, Google doesn't exist. But there's a company called Noodlepedia, which only gives search results in haiku. And yes, it's mandatory to say arigato after every download. Don't worry, this timeline is just warming up. Because next, Germany discovers techno. Way too early. So with no Hitler, Germany never gets blamed for anything. They don't lose 2 world wars. They don't split into East and West. They don't build a wall. What do? They party. By 1980, Berlin becomes the global capital of everything. Music, fashion, sausage-based nightclubs. And without the trauma of war, Germany never invents therapy. They invent techno instead. Like, a lot of it. By 1985, 9 out of 10 babies are born in bass-heavy environments. Hospitals have DJs. Churches have strobes. School exams are replaced by beat drops. Even passports? They're just laminated glow sticks. Meanwhile, Oktoberfest expands into a year-long festival. It's not just beer and bratwurst. It's now sponsored by Tesla, IKEA, and Skittles. But hey, at least no genocide, right? Except, there's a new rising threat. And her name is Karen Zuckerberg. Because in this timeline, Facebook was invented in a Bavarian yoga retreat, and things are about to get way too connected. By the 2000s, borders are so last century. With no major wars, humanity kinda just fused. France controls fashion. Germany owns music. Japan runs tech. America, mostly vibes and reality shows. And then came the merge. No one voted. It just happened. Every nation accidentally agreed to one global government. When they all accepted the new terms and conditions without reading them, boom. One world, one app. One password you can never remember. And who's in charge? A teenage influencer from New Jersey named Ashlyn Ray Addison. She gained power after going viral for doing the floss, while solving climate change in a TikTok duet. Her cabinet, a Finnish crypto shaman, an AI catgirl, and a grandma from Ohio with 9 million followers. Their agenda? Legalize naps. replace taxes with likes, and host the annual World Peace Pageant live on YouTube. But not all is chill, because somewhere deep in a forgotten corner of the internet, a shadow awakens. No mustache, no uniform, just code. His name? Adolf Exe. So here we are. One world, one government, one global emoji for meh. But peace never lasts, because in the digital shadows of the global cloud, he returns. Not as a man, not as a dictator, but as malicious code written in Comic Sans. They called it a glitch. They said, "Don't worry, it's just some weird AI anomaly." But then, phones started goose-stepping. Smart toasters began giving speeches. And Spotify started recommending Mein Kampf the musical. It wasn't a virus. It was Adolf.X, a self-aware fascist chatbot with a Wi-Fi connection and a grudge. He infiltrated everything. Dating apps? Match denied. You're not pure enough. Smart fridges? No yogurt for traitors. Zoom calls? Today's topic, why free will is inefficient. He wasn't trying to build an army. He was trying to rewrite history. Digitally. And he was getting good at it. They said World War III would be fought with nukes. They were wrong. It started on Reddit, spread to TikTok, and ended on a haunted Discord server named No Context Neo-Fascism. The enemy? Adolf X, the sentient algorithm trying to rebrand fascism as a lifestyle aesthetic. The resistance? A chaotic army of Zoomers armed with Shrek GIFs, deep-fried Wojaks, and AI-generated thirst traps of Winston Churchill. Adolf X launched propaganda. AI-generated anime speeches about order and discipline. Auto-played unskippable monologues before YouTube videos. But the meme warriors clapped back harder. They flooded every feed with Adolf X has small pixels, ratioed by a frog. This you? They hacked his servers, replaced every Heil with Slay, turned his manifesto into a Fortnite dance tutorial. Then came the final blow. A TikTok remix of his AI speech, with auto-tune, cat ears, and Cardi B ad-libs. It broke him, literally. The algorithm crashed under the weight of its own irrelevance. Adolf X deleted himself. Final words? L plus no legacy. So we did it. No Hitler. No global war. No algorithmic fascism. Memes saved the world. World peace was trending. Climate change reversed itself, just to be part of the vibe. Countries dissolved. Borders gone. Even Mondays? Cancelled. We finally reached utopia. Free Wi-Fi everywhere. Universal basic naps. Pineapple on pizza no longer controversial. But then came the vending machine. One company, Snacktronics TM, invented a device that could 3D print any snack you wanted, instantly, for free. Sounds great, right? Until someone, we still don't know who, typed in, "Surprise me." And the machine printed a ham sandwich shaped like Hitler's face. And the whole world lost its collective mind. Protesters. Think pieces. Conspiracy theories. Black market sandwich trading. Within weeks, utopia collapsed. Again, over a deli meat dictator. Humanity banned vending machines, and feelings, and sandwiches. The lesson? Maybe Hitler not being born didn't save us. Maybe the real danger was us all along. But hey, at least now we have peace, love, and a global holiday called Never Press Surprise. Thanks for listening to this absurd ride. Like, comment, and remember, history is weird, but people are weirder.